How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to historic status in the Hollywood Historic Society and business and Wall Street Historic Society in reference to my mother and father and grandparents and my family history and financial wealth historic society or in reference to oh, and my mother and father owned some yacht clubs too, didn't they? Which I'm a member of those yacht clubs, and my mother and father, plus I'm probably the owner. It's never signed, never gave, never sold, never, not never. And hello, Coast Guard. How's everybody doing? And hello, yacht clubs and wherever they're at, different cities and states. And, check to see if my mother or father owned those restaurants on Michigan, Lake Michigan. They're like catering boats that have like dinner and dining on them and parties and stuff like that on Lake Michigan. See if I'm the owner of those. In reference to Chicago, see what buildings I own in Chicago in reference to my mother and father and grandparents, and see what mansions I own. Each city can do news media stuff, or PBS can do things probably, or just videotaping things. They're talking about who I am. Somebody's got to be doing something because I'm still being held hostage. So in reference to people that want to do like little documentaries of, property that I'm the owner of. That's cool. People can do that and put it on YouTube. And I haven't seen anything on YouTube yet. And no girl has shown up yet, not even a Jewish girl or a Catholic girl. No girl has shown up to say they wanted to date me. So I don't know what to say. But in reference to the cock-blocking tricks of females, and the cock blocking trips, they're messing with my mouth, and they're causing hiccups. The cock blocking tricks of females and men that have done these things. Because see, there's women that are conspiring with these men that are trying to make me look like a lonely hermit, or whatever they call it, They're trying to call somebody a shut-in case. When everybody knows that I can't go outside very much in Indianapolis, Indiana, because of endangerment of stalkers and the clowns and dirty government, Hey, what was that movie that Jim Belushi? No, was it? Was it Jim Belushi? He was in that movie about they had John Ritter in the movie, and they talked about Indiana government like being clowns or something. I don't know. What was that movie? I don't know, some funny movie or something. But there's talk about like the CIA or FBI freaks or something. I don't know. You have to look up the movie. But, in reference to my mother and father, my parents was legends in Hollywood. And, in reference to me being a child celebrity since I was born, I have seniority in Hollywood. So anybody that moved into Hollywood or Beverly Hills or anywhere out there that's blocking me from my mother and father's mansions, there has to be court cases against those people. And don't forget, I was born as the owner of the companies. My parents purposely had me to be the owner of the estates. So you always know, never signed, never gave, never sold, never. I'm the owner forever, no matter what anybody ever says. And the satellite man is still snaggletoothing me right now, and it's 5:22 p.m., 6/18/2022. So, in reference to the labor board, are you aware of these satellite controllers and government agents trying to murder me on jobs? Check the labor board. See if the Treasury or the labor board has the documents from my mother. See, if you didn't know when somebody's real valuable, if you put them in harm's way, such as the people blocking me from my trust funds, the people blocking me from my revenues, the people blocking me from my mother and father's mansions, and then people trying to play this Cinderella slavery shit while everybody else is reaping the benefits of the companies, advertising themselves, making themselves popular, and then they're pretending like they didn't know who I am. That's endangerment. In reference to royal VIP status, which I'm supposed to have, I guess you'd say. Obviously, people have tried to steal my identity, and they've tried to steal my status. And then they've tried to live my lifestyle while they held me hostage. It's total BS. It's criminal. It's abuse. And them mutilating my teeth and them damaging my face, you know, those people need to get prosecuted. Why would you do something like that, you stupid ass? You thought you owned somebody else's son? You thought you owned somebody else's child? Or you thought you owned somebody else's family history? I'm the owner of the copyrights of my mother and father and grandparents and family history. You're not, government man. I own the companies. And don't forget, my parents was Hollywood legends. My parents was business legends. My parents was sports athletes too, and my father was a historic athlete too, and my mother, played sports too. And then these government people trying to play stupid. That's why it's very important that people make a collage of information, or some quick documentaries. Like, how many people know anything about me? How many people know anything about my mother or father? How many people know things about my grandparents? Not the bullshit that con artists try to make up shit to steal or to fabricate. But, Hollywood Historic Society information. Film and television, music and Hollywood history. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, other things. Fashion designing, modeling, inventions, history. Real Protocols in the media. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. And these people damaging my face and teeth, they're violating my race. They're violating ethnicities and the ethnicity that I am. They're violating the ethnicities of friends. And these people are trying to slander my character to other races and ethnicities of people. Those people have to get prosecuted. Those people have to get subpoenaed into court. It's attempted murder, and these government people blocking me from my money. I'm not friends with those people. I'm not allowed to be friends with those people. There's even Treasury documents about if people have tried to hurt me. It's like a hate club list. New people get added to it frequently, such as government people, their family members, their friends, anybody that's tried to steal from me, anybody that's blocked me from living my real life and a real identity and family history. They're joking me. It's attempted murder every day. And I haven't received the lawsuits in reference to the Asthma Association either. I haven't received any of the lawsuits in reference to the Dentist Association. The satellite man's still burning my face and teeth. And the American Dentist Association needs to go after these government people that called my teeth fake. That is attempted murder. And they mutilated my teeth because they called them fake. They made up shit about veneers. I've never had veneers on my front teeth, I've never had veneers. All my teeth are real. And the government man has to get prosecuted. And the American, the news media needs to ask how far and to what level they have pursued these investigations against these people. In an update, a daily update. Who they questioned, who they asked. What's the name of the satellite controllers? What is their psycho problem? And the news media needs to ask them which people are squatting on monies. Which people is holding on to monies from my mother or father that they were supposed to give to me. Does anybody know? Does anybody know? It all has to be documented. Everything has to be documented. The name of everybody was holding on to money. How much they were holding on to. Was there any politicians holding on to monies that they were supposed to have delivered to me? Haven't received anything from anywhere. Not from anybody. Haven't received any benefits or insurance or compensation from being injured on the job, or people damaging my face and microwaving me, or playing satellite surveillance games of burning my face and teeth. This has been over 8,000 fucking days, man. Over 8,000 days. They've been doing this shit to me. And they did this shit back in the 80s when they had kidnapped me and held me hostage in Indiana, too. Real Protocols in the media 24 hours a day. You know, and the Treasury has had a document that they were supposed to force it to go public of who I am. We need the news media to see that document, to see if the Treasury had told them to go public with the information. That satellite man had just hit my teeth. They need to find out what the hell is wrong with this man that's been damaging my teeth. I mean, they need to know what he thinks in his brain. You know, the violations are so severe, but, you know, to give that man an opportunity to explain why the hell he ever damaged my teeth. The man has to get prosecuted either way.